Listen closely. Can you hear the panic? Legend says that US listening posts in Turkey intercepted a terrifying transmission on April 24th, 1967. It was the voice of a man screaming in rage. He was cursing the people who put him inside a botched spaceship. The man was Vladimir Komarov, and he was currently falling from space, hurtling towards Earth like a meteor. He knew his parachute wouldn't open, knew he had about 60 seconds left to live. How did an elite cosmonaut end up in a suicide mission? The answer is a tragic mix of politics, friendship, and betrayal. It was the height of the space race. The Soviet Union wanted to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Communist Revolution with a huge stunt. They built a new ship, the Soyuz 1. But the engineers knew it wasn't ready. In fact, they found 203 structural failures. The pre-flight tests failed. The hatch was too small. The parachutes didn't work. The engineers wrote a 10-page report warning that the pilot would surely die. But the Soviet leader Leonid Brezhnev ignored it. He wanted to show the launch had to happen, no matter what. Vladimir Komarov was chosen as the pilot. He was one of the best. He inspected the ship and told his friends, "If I get into this casket, I am not coming home." So why didn't he quit? Why didn't he refuse the mission? Because his backup pilot was Yuri Gagarin. Gagarin was the first man in space, a national hero, and Komarov's best friend. Komarov knew that if he stepped down, the government would send Gagarin instead. He famously said, "I cannot do that to him. He is the face of Soviet Russia. I will go. I will die so he can live." Launch day. April 23rd, 1967. Komarov sang softly as he entered the ship, maybe to calm himself. As soon as he reached orbit, everything went wrong. One solar panel failed to open, so the ship had no power. The navigation system failed. The thermal control failed. Komarov was spinning wildly in space, freezing cold, fighting to control a dead ship. For 24 hours, he struggled. He actually managed to manually align the ship for re-entry. It was a miracle of piloting skill. The worst failure was yet to come. As he re-entered the atmosphere, the capsule turned into a firebolt. Komarov deployed the main parachute. It didn't open. It got tangled. He deployed the backup parachute. It got tangled too. It was falling freely at 140 meters per second. He hit the ground in Russia with the force of a 2.82 meteorite. The capsule flattened instantly. Then, the retro rockets exploded, turning the wreckage into molten lava. When the rescue team arrived, there was no ship, just a lump of burning metal and a black spot on the ground. This is the most shocking part. Before the flight, Komarov demanded one thing. "If I die, I want an open casket funeral." He wanted the generals and the politicians to look at his dead body. He wanted them to see what they had done, and he got his wish. There is a famous photo of Soviet generals staring at a shapeless, charred black lump in a casket. That lump was Vladimir Komarov. He died saving his best friend. But tragically, Yuri Gagarin died just 1 year later in a plane crash. Was this bravery or unnecessary sacrifice? Let me know in the comments.